Ni Sabula, it's Fijian Language Week in Aotearoa. The Ministry for Pacific Peoples has been marking the week with live Facebook videos and Instagram stories of Fijians sharing stories of their language with their Pacific neighbours. Fiji was beaten down by a COVID-19 surge earlier this year and has been undergoing a long process of recovery. RNZ Pacific journalist Christine Ravoy is on the line. Kia ora, Christine. So let's start there. How is Fiji's situation now with COVID?
Max. Fiji's situation, if we can say, for the past week since Friday has been looking good. Been recording cases in the double digits since the outbreak began in April. So, 58 cases from last night and 2 deaths. Now we're looking at just under 3,000 active cases in isolation. Just over 260 of them are from the remote islands. So, the death toll is now at 649, and 647 of these were since April. So, as you're aware, that the government is trying to reopen its borders to international travelers next month, and I think they're on track to do so.
What about the vaccination rollout? Has there been much progress?
There's been heaps of progress, Max. They've achieved more than, we're talking nearly 600,000 of the target population, which is 96.2%, have received at least one dose of the vaccine, and 78% or just above that is, and we're talking 490,000 people here are fully vaccinated in Fiji. So the target of 80% to reopen the borders, one could say that they are on track to open the country to the rest of the world.
Okay, change in tone. Let's talk about Fijian Language Week. What's your relationship with the language?
It's one of the 4 languages I speak, Max, and I'm proud to be a Fijian. It's quite a unique language, and I'm happy to see efforts are being made here in Aotearoa to encourage our young Fijians living here to speak the language and learn, their culture. And this week's Mawawani Vosavakaviti. So, it's very special.
And just quickly, if someone were to come up to you and ask how they might going about learning some Fijian, what would you tell them?
There's heaps of activities online this week, but, throughout the year, there have been classes held for anyone that's interested to learn Fijian, not just Fijians living here, but, non-Fijians and Maori, other Pacific Islanders, Europeans. So there's always, lessons and activities up by different organizations across the country to help anyone learn Fijian.
Kia ora, worth giving it a go. Thank you, Christine. That was RNZ Pacific journalist Christine Ravoy.